Alright, welcome everybody. Welcome. My name is D, and together we are Guiding D Light. So, another beautiful week went by, right? Another Friday. Been wanting to get out here and get you guys another message, right? So, what happened? What happened during the week? Well, it was spring break here, so we took the kids to Columbus. It was a very neat experience, right? We rolled in that evening, the first night we stayed, did some swimming, had a nice dinner, went to the Cheesecake Factory. Man, that cheesecake is good. But anyways, in the dream state was kind of neat. It was raining, and I did a lot of transmutation and a lot of racing up the skyscrapers and stuff, and just saw a lot of energetic swirls and spirals. It was very interesting how that rain kind of was tied to the transmutation of the light and the energy as well. It was it's almost like that rain is like a rebirth, right? It's like when you take a shower, you know, you feel a lot better when you get out of the shower because you kind of like cleanse yourself with the water, right? So the rain kind of cleanses the energy in the area. I thought that was really neat, you know? Then we woke up, we went to Kosai. Kosai was awesome. It's like a children's museum, very interactive, you know, chasing my kids around, wore me out, you know? When we did some more swimming, the next night was interesting in the dream state. It was like I was sleeping in the hotel, right? And the hotel was just like boxed off, right? And it was like everyone who's in the hotel is like in their dream states, like helping them out at where they're at, you know? And I thought it was funny because I'm like, I'm on vacation, right? I didn't sign up for all this, but you know, that's what just being in the divine timing, right? You just go with the flow. So I thought that was neat, being able to help everybody. I did notice a few things though when I came back to the country, right? I was getting able to like expand out, really open my field up, you know, and kind of, I don't know, turn the crown on a little bit, you know, poke up and get through the ether a little bit. So what I realized is if you guys are in the city, it'd probably be very beneficial to find you guys a nice park and a nice little spot where you can, you know, kind of have that clarity, if you will, and kind of get away from so much of the density, right? All the people, right? Because in the city, you know, we're stacked on top of each other, fast-paced lifestyle. So to have that little spot where you can sit down on a park bench, maybe by a river or something, you know, transmute some of that energy out, you know, refill yourself up. I did think it was cool too. Went to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, right? Had to while I was in Columbus. Love my Buckeyes. And I'm in the shoe, right? We walk out in the shoe. It's just me and my son. And we're walking out onto the, like, you know, to see the field and whatnot. And it was like I could just feel the electricity, you know, the energy in the stadium, you know. It was just me and my son, you know. The back of my neck started tingling. It was like I remembered all those good experiences of me being there, right? Especially as a kid, seeing the field for the first time and whatnot. So it was very interesting to see, like, that energy upliftment, right? Because I was kind of worn out from Kosai. We were on our way back to the hotel room. I was like, we need to stop and go. And, you know, when we did it, and after that, it's like, yeah, baby. You know, it felt like game time. So definitely thought that was neat. So maybe, you know, you guys have these little spots within your cities, you know, you can go and kind of pick up some energy. I think if I lived in Columbus and I could go sit in the stadium, you know, every day, I'd probably sit in there a couple times a day. Or not a day, but a week, you know. It's just, there's a lot of energy in that stadium. So that brings me back to the synchronicities, right? So I'm having all these synchronicities coming in and coming out, and you know, what kind of synchronicities? So I'm like, the TV needs turned down, right? I have that thought, and then whoever has the remote, they turn the TV down. Or I'm thinking of a song in my head, and then it starts playing on the radio, right? Yesterday I was driving through the country and I seen birds, and I'm like, oh, there's 2 doves and then a whole flock of robins. I'm like, man, that's a lot of robins. That's cool. And then I seen like a flash of a turkey, and I'm like, yeah, who gets to see, you know, all this wildlife and then you even have a chance to see turkeys just, you know, driving from place to place. And a couple bends down the road, bam, there's a flock of turkey. So it's like I seen the turkey before I seen the turkey. You know, it's just truly having an experience being on the front of that wave, right, and be able to see what's coming, right? Those synchronicities pick up. Maybe some of you guys are seeing the numbers like 111, 1111, right? 444, 404. What are you seeing? 606, 737, 505, you know? Each one kind of lets us know where we're at in our steps, you know, what to keep striving for and what to keep, you know, pushing for, I guess, if you will. Little tiny hints and codes like that I find really neat. So last video, if you guys haven't seen the last video, highly suggest you watch it. It was a good one. But this is what came out, okay? It says U, instead of tube, there's a dot, okay? So it's B/, U, God X, energy, Q, UREQ. Okay, I think it's showing it backwards. I'm not sure. I'm backwards. Who knows? But the synchronicities in this, right? YouTube makes up the links. I had nothing to do with it, right? And for it to come out like that, I thought it was, I haven't followed Q in probably a year, because I'm not going to lie, guys, I was following that stuff, and it was kind of feeding some fear in my head, and like unexpectations, right? Disappointment. So I kind of just stopped following all that. So any of you Q followers out there, let's take that and run with it. Another interesting part about the last video and the synchronicity, I think, was I loaded it. It was 13 minutes and 32 seconds long, right? And after it posted the link and everything, it came out 13:33. Okay, so I thought that was kind of ironic. And then the date was 03/22/2019, uploaded around 7:07. So if any of you guys want to do your numerology, kind of report back to me. I don't know. It's cool. I just don't have the time to do it right now, guys. But definitely interesting to see those synchronicities lining up like that for sure. So then we got past, we keep moving past all these different mile markers, right? Whether it's your own progressions or the progressions of other people you see. I don't know if I really said that right, but we have these different progressions that we go through, okay? And it's important to understand where everyone's at in their progression and their journey, right? So be able to build the foundation of that person, right? Instead of trying to build the lookout tower first, we got to build the house, right, guys? And I've done a few sessions this week. A bunch of good positive things are happening. But for me, I want you guys to really pick up on is we got to build that foundation, right? How do we build that foundation? It's controlling our thoughts, our attitude, staying in that positive mindset, right? And then building that up through an energetic standpoint, right? And once we get that foundation, then we can start stacking up the steps of knowledge and wisdom, if you will, right? So as we progress on, let's keep that in mind for sure. It's another beautiful day, right? I mean, the sun's not out like it was the other day, but the last 2 days were definitely nice to get out and get some sun on my face. I'm not so pale anymore, and we're going into that spring, right? And, well, it's already here. We're already in it, but, it's a really cool opportunity because everybody's going to be getting out, right? Everybody's going to start interacting again. And you're going to see people you haven't seen in certain, for 3 or 4 months because everybody's kind of in hibernation, especially us East Coasters, right? People that live on the West Coast and on the beaches, wish I was with you at times, but in the same sense, I like seeing my 4 seasons, right? So as we, bring in summer and get this warm energy and get this, interaction, and there's more stuff to do in the summertime in some of these smaller communities. We can go fishing, we can go swimming, we can go hunting for mushrooms. I'm really excited for hunting for some mushrooms here. The mushroom season's right around. So maybe plan something, have something to look forward to, right? That's really about all I got for you guys this week. I mean, it's been positive, uplifting. If you were on spring break, yay, we get to send the kids back to school on Monday, right? If you guys are going on spring break, you don't have anything planned, maybe try to get to a park or something, right? Just get out there, be active, It's very important to keep moving forward, right? Let's not just stand still. Let's get up. Let's do things. Let's clean the house. Let's take showers. Let's just keep moving, baby. The more we move, the faster everyone else moves, right? You guys stay you, stay true. Till next time. Peace.